Sam, Sentient Sessions, court back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? How are you feeling? You're feeling good? You feeling okay? You feeling what you feeling? Okay, so me, I'm feeling like the thought that I had after the last one is that I'm one of them, like I'm a soldier. Like I really am. I'm not even going to front. I can't front on myself. Like I'm really a person. It don't matter what happens to me, I literally just keep going. I do not like, especially if there's something that I want, I do not let any interruptions distract me. Like I literally cannot. I don't have it in me to stop doing what I'm doing. Like I'm a very resilient person. I will say. I've been through so much, like I just be going. Nothing deters me, like nothing. Nothing deters me. I don't know. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like in situations, I feel like more and more I unlearn certain fears to like I can distinguish when something is a very clear fear of mine. And it's like I've experienced so much, I have nothing I fear. Like, I mean, let me not say that. I do have a very specific fear, but I've been trying to unlearn that too. But like I've experienced so much, I don't really fear much. Like nothing really makes me afraid. I don't be scared of nothing. The things that I be scared of would be like disturbances in my peace, but all in all, like peace is something that's a choice, I will say. Like you choose to maintain your peace of mind. It's not something that's going to be found. It's not something that's going to be found through, like you build upon it, but it's not something that you have to wait for. It's not something that's like, oh, I'm going to know peace when this happens. I'm going to know peace. No, I'm going to know more peace, but peace is something that you actively have to choose. You choose to go within. You choose to lean. You choose to unlearn the things that make you fearful so that you can align better to what it is that would bring you more peace. But it's a choice actively. It is an active choice. So that being said, I'm gonna get right into these cards. I just had to. It was like a pat on my back moment. I just had it when I did the first reading. I'm like, damn, like I really don't stop. Like I don't know. Like it don't matter. I've been doing this for. I'm telling y'all, I've been doing this for like a year, and I've had so many situations occur within that time span. Like I've been doing this, I've had so many situations occur and I just never stop. Like it don't matter how down I can be, I know what my focus is. This is my priority. This is my priority. Everything else I be I be trying to prioritize other things, but then they fall apart and then I just be like, I guess I'm not meant to focus on that. I don't know. So I just be like, listen, God got a plan that's better than mine always. Hold on. Gemini came out, but I'm gonna reshuffle because it came out in the last reading. It's not that it shouldn't come out again, but I feel like that's something about Gemini's season. Oh, get to manifesting. Refocus on love. Refocus on love. Love. You're okay. Car related. You're on the right path, came right back out. Throwing indirect shots. They're gaslighting you. Ooh, baby. Open the receipts, came right back out. Some cards be coming out in multiple readings. Take a leap of faith for me, baby. Oh, love can read no strength, baby. Oh, I'm ready to match your energy, your energy. Every time I pull this card, that's the song that comes to mind. Is coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. Oh, see, liking pictures isn't enough for me to know, and that's where throwing indirect shots is right under that. Like Wake up and smell the coffee. Oh, say liking pictures isn't enough for me to know. You gotta be involved with me if you wanna know. Gotta shoot your shot properly, cause I don't read signs. I know what's on your mind. Send me a pic or something. Wake up and smell the coffee. Say liking pictures isn't enough for me to know you're trying to get involved with me. Better shoot your shots and do it properly, cause I don't read signs. Girl, I'm trying to know what's on your mind. Send me a text or something, I'd reply. That's a song. Yeah, it just, yeah. You see how that unscrambling just happened? That shit just unscrambled in my brain. And your feelings. Take me away, take me away, take me away down to space. What song is that? Take me away, no. Take me away down to space. Na, 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 na. Take me away, take me away, take me away. Boom. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm on the fucking board. Obsessing over it. Take me away. Foolish decisions. Kind of nervous, kind of shy. Take me away. And then we get your projecting came right back at you. Listen. And damn, some of these cards is like the same card. Like, I'm telling you, I've shuffled this. They're popping out one at a time. It's the same cards from the last reading. Trying to establish dominance over you. What is this message? Divine timing. Listen, what did I say earlier? Like, things, did I say in this reading? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll be a little like, damn. That's how I'm like, these readings is kind of becoming each other. Like, it's like I'm reshuffling the deck. It's more things, but like they're very related to each other. But yeah. Sometimes when things like what I said earlier, when things be happening, there's nothing you can do but just wait. Divine timing be fixing everything. Like, what more can you do if you already done it all? That's how I be feeling. If you already done everything you could, what more can you do? 7 of Cups. Page of Pentacles reversed. Bad news. Temperance reversed. Get to manifesting. Refocus on love. You're okay. Correlated. Obsessing over it. You're on the right path. Foolish decisions. Throwing indirect shots. And then we got the 7 of Cups, which is like mad choices, like overwhelming amount of choices, possibilities, mad possibilities. That's what I'm getting. Mad possibilities. Get to manifesting. If you're good at it, be like, trust yourself. Like, if you know that manifesting is your fucking thing, just keep doing it. That's how I feel. Like, trust that you're good at it. Like, don't allow the illusions of the 3D to make you feel like you don't know what you're doing. You know. You're on the right path. Like, you know what you're doing. You don't even have to explain it to nobody. You know what you're doing. I'm feeling, how would I explain the feeling I'm feeling now? I'm like sitting in the energy. That's the only way I can explain it. Like, I feel it in my back. I'm sitting on the energy. It's gonna make sense in a second. Hold on. Get to manifesting, correlated, obsessing over it. Refocus on love. You on the right path. You're okay. Throwing indirect shots. Foolish decisions. 7 of Cups. And there's always this thing that happens. always this thing that happens when I'm shifting circumstances where there's this pressure. Like, it becomes like this pressure. You literally have no choice but to like deal with the pressure. But don't deal with the pressure as in like, do the things that you know you can. Like, don't let the pressure weigh in on your mind. Create. Do something. I've experienced this pressure so many times that I just be knowing it's right before something interesting happens. Something interesting always happens when like I feel this pressure. Like, if if you're familiar with your shifts, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's like right before something happens, there's like this pressure. And it feels like things is just like far out of your control. And that makes it stress. We are controlling beings, humans. We like things to go our way. We like everything to make sense, but sometimes things aren't supposed to. Just keep focusing on what you want versus what you have control over or don't. Foolish decisions, throwing indirect shots. On my ear, I'm trying to really figure out what is like. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep going through reading, and when it comes time for me to explain something, I will. But because it's like I'm feeling like this, the energy that I'm in, I'm feeling like my ear, and it's like my back. Anyways, they're gaslighting you. Kind of nervous, kind of shy. Open to receive, you're the one projecting, take a leap of faith. And then we got the Page of Pentacles. They're gaslighting you. Kind of nervous, kind of shy. Open to receive, you're the one projecting, take a leap of faith. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is like, if you try to argue or debate your worth, like it's pointless. Page of Pentacles is like being somewhere that you don't belong. It's like being in a situation you don't belong in. You're in a shift. Open to receive. Accepting something that you shouldn't. And sometimes reality kind of like not corners, but like sometimes reality will validate that feeling of not having options. Like, if you have options and you have mad possibilities, that's what the Seven of Cups is. Like, you have mad possibilities. You have, look, boom, casting calls. We are looking for someone who can work. That's, boom, opportunity. But that's not my opportunity. It's just something that I signed up for, and they be sending me stuff. But like if you have mad opportunities, reality is going to validate you and feeling like you're stuck, or feeling like you can't do nothing else, or feeling like you're struggling or suffering. Stop looking at it in the concept of time. Think of it as a shift. Think of it as moving through a certain energy, because it is essentially that. Like, you can't put a time limit to something that is divine. You can't put a time limit to something that is meant to be a lesson. You can't put a time limit on something like that. But when it happens, it's going to be extremely on time. Everything happens for a reason. I don't believe in coincidences at all. I don't believe in anything being a coincidence. Pour into your self-expression, trying to establish dominance over you, in your feelings, divine timing, and it's my throat. Abuse, intimidation tactics. Okay, like think of it like this. Let's say you are okay, let's say you're living with your mom. And every time you go out and come home at 4 a.m., your mom's upset with you. Because it's like against like her rules, right? The argument that ensues is an illusion. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're probably, let's say you're an adult, like you're 26, you live with your mom, and your mom gets mad every time you go outside. That's abusive. That's intimidation tactics. It's not real. Like, you know, you want to fall into that loop of, oh, this is what it is. I have to just come and have to defend myself. You don't have to. You're just in a situation you don't belong in anymore. You've outgrown. That's why your mom still sees you in the same lens as you being 15. So your mom doesn't see you from the lens of who you are now. So you keep going in that same 15-year-old cycle, like, oh, let me argue with my mom. Let me argue with my mom. No, it's just intimidation tactics. So the next time you go outside, you're wary of going outside so that you're uncomfortable every time. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, every time you're starting to do something new or step outside of a box, like, you're going to feel uncomfortable. Things are going to make you feel uncomfortable with the decisions that you're making. But you have to keep working towards what it is that you truly want. Don't step back. Don't fall off from something that you desire because it's making you uncomfortable, because you're feeling uncomfortable. Allow yourself to be uncomfortable. We try so hard to run away from discomfort that we end up in situations that don't necessarily serve us or our higher good. It doesn't serve the situation well because we're uncomfortable with something. We're uncomfortable with a certain change. You have to allow yourself to be uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable holds valuable lessons, I promise you. Sitting with it. And then we got the temperance reversed. You get what I'm saying? Temperance reversed is like rushing into shit. You rush into shit when you're uncomfortable because you try to fight change, or you try to match the energy of the situation you already in. Like you try to fight that change or that feeling, but you end up making hasty decisions that you regret swiftly. My life has fucking turned around. My life has done a 180 in a month. Less than a month. And that shit has been it's only been like 2 fucking weeks. My life has 180 in 2 weeks. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But the only thing I can do is what I can and sit with the discomfort of everything so that you can make a plan that's actually good for you. A plan that actually serves you. I feel familiar with change, but I want to stop changing. Not, how do I put this? Like, I'm familiar with change, but I also don't like when things change. Like, I don't like when things change. But things be changing because it's meant to. Like, okay. I guess, like, look from the perspective of the mother. Like, the mother doesn't want you to change. Like, there's something that she gains from that dynamic of you being 15 and her being able to keep you in the house. Like, you have to allow things to change. And even if you're in a situation like that, you still have to allow yourself to change. Things become uncomfortable, so you make new choices. so that you decide, this is not what I want. I don't want this. I don't want to. These are not choices that are mine. And then you choose the choices that are yours, that truly resonate with you. Some choices is not yours. You project the life that you want. Life try to fight you on it, but you want something different. You gotta just let it happen. Like, you don't argue with your mom. That's, I guess I'm keep using that example, but don't argue with your parent. Don't argue with your parent. Like, make new choices. Make choices that are gonna make you happier. This is your life to control. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't control the circumstances around you, but you can control the choices that you make next. And that is powerful, because let's say you become a victim to your circumstances, then you make choices that make you unhappy. You make fast moving choices. You make quick decisions. You don't sit on nothing. You don't sleep on nothing. You're just so desperate to get out of the circumstance that you're already in. So you just be like, oh my God, let me make this quick decision. And then you regret it. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. Ooh, Lord. Leo. Have faith. That's like strength card to me. Like, I didn't pull the tarot card, but Leo, have faith came out. Like, you gotta keep having your faith. Don't let nothing shake your faith. Don't let nothing make you feel like what you want is unattainable. Don't allow the circumstances to victimize you, because it'll happen. I'm telling you, I've had so many sequences of events that if I was to allow myself to feel victimized, then I would, but I don't. I feel like everything is working for my highest good, with my highest good in mind. It is what it is. So yeah, that's Sam Sentient Sessions. The message essentially is like, whoo, you gotta let things change. You have to allow yourself to change. You have to take the reins of your own change. You decide you're going to change. You decide something isn't yours, and you decide what is. So that's Sam Sentient Sessions. Session adjourned. Please come back.